This morning's video is about 3 entry-level affordable Canon cameras under $1,000. Will they be announced at CP Plus in February? Details coming up, but first, I encourage you to subscribe and choose all notifications so you're kept informed on the latest camera gear news and rumors. Previously, Canon rumors stated that the Canon R100, an entry-level affordable camera below the R10, would be coming in October. A camera designed to replace the SL2 and SL3. October came and went, and then in November, Canon stunned us by announcing the R6 Mark II, with no mention of the R100. As I've stated before, getting rumors correct is, well, far from being a science. What you don't realize is that when we report sources, or Canon Rumors reports what sources are telling us, it doesn't mean that they're getting it directly from the source. It usually comes from many people throughout an entire chain, getting us the information, passing it down the line, and of course, whenever you do that, there's always a chance of a broken telephone. Has the R100 morphed into the R50? We are now told that Canon will announce a camera called the R50 in the first quarter of 2023. This could perhaps be the rumored EOS R100. Canon's nomenclature really isn't that difficult to assume or guess, which may be what has happened here. So does that mean the published specifications that we saw on Canon Rumors site on September the 30th for the R100 are in fact specifications for the R50? Will the R50 be getting a 24.2 APS-C sensor, a Digic X image processor, capable of 12 frames per second mechanical, and able to deliver 4K video at 24, 25, and 30 frames per second with Canon's brand new dual pixel autofocus system? Well, perhaps it's conjecture. We don't really know. Canon didn't say anything about that, so your guess is as good as mine, but Canon Rumors did say this. We can say with a good degree of certainty that the Canon EOS R50 will be the name of what is likely the next camera from Canon. So much ado about nothing? Well, not exactly, because Canon Rumors in a separate post said this. We are now hearing about another planned entry-level RF mount APS-C camera that would come below the Canon EOS R100. Let's call it the R1000 until we hear otherwise. This keeps getting more interesting, doesn't it? As we get closer to 2023, it looks like the first quarter is all about entry-level affordable cameras. The R100, the R50, and maybe even the, well, as Canon Rumors is going to call it, the R1000. Not the R1 that, well, at least I've been looking forward to. Wow, this is interesting. So all these cameras are kind of above where the point and shoots used to be. They're all ILC cameras, interchangeable lens cameras. Looking at this old graphic of Canon DSLR cameras, we can see the 1 series, the 5 series, 6, and then the entry level, and this is where the nomenclature starts to get a little confusing. Depending on where you are in the world, it could be called the T7, the 2000D, the 1500D, or in the case of the T100, the 4000D and the 3000D. So could perhaps the R50 be a replacement for the M50? Yeah, that makes sense. And the R100 for the T100 or 4000D or 3000D, and the R1000 for the T7? What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Now, are we going to get 2 or 3? Is the R100 more of a mirage and it's kind of morphed into the R50? Well, that's the great thing about rumors. We don't really know. We're getting leaked information coming from Canon's supply chain, their logistic chain, and we don't really know how accurate these are. As far as getting a camera, a single camera, whether it be called the R50, the R100, or R1000, Canon is placing it as a CR3, a fact that by CP Plus in 2023, in February 2023, we are getting a new entry-level APS-C camera that is going to be below the Canon EOS R10, and you can take that to the bank. So we know we're getting at least 1 camera, but are we getting multiple cameras? Are we getting up to 3 cameras? And based on Canon's existing lineup, looking at their DSLRs, that would make sense. But is Canon going to replicate all those lines with a much smaller market than when those cameras were announced back in 2015, 2016, or even 2018? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you want to stay up to date on all these latest rumors, as things are changing, here we are in November, and instead of things dying down, we're getting more and more and more information. So I sense that when January comes, the second week of January, we're going to start getting announcements of cameras from Canon, Nikon, Sony, Pentax, Olympus. Sorry, Olympus is OM Systems now. Maybe even the S series. And I don't know when at this point because things are still kind of firming up. But as we get closer to 2023, I suspect we're going to get even more rumors. So if you want to stay up to date on all the latest news and rumors regarding your favorite camera brands, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. It also helps my channel, but also choose all notifications. By choosing all notifications, as soon as I publish a video, you'll get notified by YouTube, so that way you can stay up to date on all the latest camera news and rumors. It saves you from scrubbing all the latest Twitter feeds, all the latest RSS feeds, your favorite YouTube channels, your favorite websites, magazines, you name it. I cover off all the major camera brands, all the major models. I do reviews as well, so all right here in one spot. So please go ahead and subscribe and choose all notifications. But that's it for now. I can't believe how busy Monday has started off. This is my second video already on Monday in November, and that has never happened before. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.